Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Are we on? 1, 2, 3. So, today I'm trying something different. Actually, I did it before, but today I'm filming in my car while I'm driving. Don't worry, it's all safe. And so this is more like a vlog style this is more like a vlog style. Today I want to talk about how you see other people in your reality. When you shift, when you expand your consciousness and awareness, then you're going to experience other people very different. From my personal experience, recently, I have a couple cases that I want to share with you guys. I want to see if you guys resonate with any of the people that I encounter that you probably also experience if you are expanding your consciousness and make the shift. So about a month ago, I went to the post office. I haven't been to post office for years. So I went to the post office. It's a very early morning when they first open. While I was filling out the forms and everything, before I went to the counter, and there was a young lady that she was working there by herself, and I can hear her conversation with other customer at the time. Well, I was on the side preparing, and she sounds very friendly, sounds very, very happy compared to other, workers that I experienced. Is completely opposite. So long story short, I finished my form filling up, and then I walked to the counter, and she started, helping me and having some little small talk with her. And when she started talking about the stuff that I'm mailing, and she's, asking me questions and whatnot, it reminds me of how scripted and how robotic she sounds. It sounds like a robot, like commercial kind of way, Even her smile when I look at her, and the stuff she said to me, and the timing of her smile sounds so chewed up. You know what I mean? I left the post office feeling very strange. I feel that the person sounds so robotic. Overall, that experience is considered positive, even though she sounds so robotic. A few other encounters that I have, I actually went back to Long Beach, where I used to live, and I moved back to Orange County. Long Beach to me right now seems like it's making it a very low vibe place now. I'm not criticizing or judge people who live there, but that's how I feel personally, okay? Every time I go to Long Beach, I feel like my breath feels heavier, I have headache, and somehow I just feel very annoying with everything, traffic, and just the entire city just made me feel that right now. When I encounter people in the cities, one of them, first one was like, I was parking at this curbside for pick up the orders. I didn't even see there's a person on the bike behind me. So I just parked there with my blinker on. And her reaction shocked me because she started cussing. She started like screaming and have a very, very strong anger towards me. I have no idea where this come from. If anything, yes, maybe I blocked her or whatever. She was like, this is F bike lane. You're stupid this, stupid idiot this, and idiot that, and just non-stop cussing and have this so much heavy anger towards me out of the blue, okay? I mean, normally, let's say in Orange County, okay, people might say, excuse me, and be nice, and then I'll move my car or whatever. But this girl, literally a girl, very young girl, I think she's in her 20s, not over 30s, was acting that way. I was like, wow, I cannot believe it. That's Long Beach, California. And some other time, I was looking for an address in Long Beach that I was trying to go to. Okay, I have a package in my hand. So I was trying to reach out to a girl that just kind of came home from school because I saw she has a backpack. She looks like a high school student, and she just walked into like a gay, like a multi-unit place. So I kind of said, hey, excuse me. I kind of raised up my hand with an envelope, and I was going to ask her about which unit. Is this the right unit? And her response, oh, that's not for me. Can you believe what she said? She said, that's not for me. I mean, hello. That's why I said that the city just made me feel very negative. People are weird. People are just so angry. Very low vibration. And when people walk by, they don't say hi. In that same circumstance, if it happened in Orange County, which I did also encounter, people are nice. People will come up to you and ask, well, what numbers, what are you looking for? What unit are you looking for, or something like that. But not in Long Beach. Okay, I also encountered a young man. Okay, these are young people. That's what I'm kind of worried, because seems like younger people has a lot of anger, has no patience, has no compassion, has no empathy towards towards people. All they do is glue themselves on the phone. They have more love towards their screen, their phone, than a human being. That's sad. Okay, so another guy that I encountered in Long Beach, he walked by and he made a comment about me. Okay, because there was a dog in the house. Because Long Beach has a very ghetto area, which every house has a dog. Okay, every single house has a dog with a gate, multiple gate window. They have gate on the window. They have the gate in the front door. They have the gate in the driveway. Multiple layers of gate. I'm not saying that don't protect yourself. You know, I'm not saying that. But the question is, how much of that dogs and blocking the driveway, blocking the door entrance, how much is that? It's just fear. It's just a fear state of mind, and not much of danger. You know the difference? Maybe there's not much difference. It's all in your head. It's all in your state of mind. And then that's projecting onto the living space that you resonate, right? That's why I feel people are so robotic and programmed. And this really concerned me. I do see this world is moving into a AI and a robotic reality. Elon Musk even recently comes out and said that by 2030, most of the job, most of the work will be replaced by AI, and AI will create abundance. In 10 years, human being is not in control of our society. That is a very shocking and very big prediction, right? If you want to put it that way. But then when I hear that, I really truly look at it, it do make sense, because remember, in the spiritual aspect, our reality is a reflection of our collective consciousness. If more people are glued into their phone and not interact with human, and if they do, they carry anger, carry judgment, or sound robotic, there's no feelings or emotion to it, then of course we will manifest a Terminator scenario, right? It's not funny, but it's just how is it going to be, right? If you are ascending to the 5D, then of course that might not be the case, but if you are still stuck in the 3D, then that might most likely happen, because what I described, people have a fear state of mind, and what they do is a reflection of that comparison to the real danger, right? That really concerned me, and I do really understand that everyone is as pushed out, okay? Everyone you encounter is a reflection of yourself. So when you expand your consciousness and awareness and ascend to the 5D, living in a 5D reality, then you will most likely reflect that, and you see other people the way I see other people as well. Because if you're living in the 3D and still have the programming and all the fear, all the media consumption and processed food consumption, junk food consumption, you might not feeling the difference from everyday people that you encounter, strangers, co-workers, families, and friends, right? You'll be the same, right? I'm actually driving a Tesla, so I want to ask Grok about what I just discussed with you and share with you, and see what the Grok say, okay? So, hey Grok, do you agree to Elon Musk when Elon Musk said in 10 years, human is not going to be in control, but the AI and robot will be in control?
I see where Elon is coming from with that prediction. AI and robotics are advancing incredibly fast and will reshape our world in profound ways. But whether humans lose control entirely in just 10 years feels like quite a leap. It's more likely we'll see a partnership where we guide these technologies rather than surrender to them. What do you think?
I think it's a manifestation from the collective consciousness. What do you think?
That's a fascinating angle. It could be our shared hopes and fears about technology bottling up into predictions that feel almost inevitable. Do you see it as something we're unconsciously creating, or more like tapping into a deeper awareness?
I think we are unconsciously tap into the existing awareness.
That makes a lot of sense. Almost like we're sensing something that's already there in the collective mind, rather than inventing it from scratch. It raises the question of where that awareness comes from in the first place.
The awareness came from expanding our consciousness, right?
Yes, that fits perfectly with the idea of a self-reinforcing cycle. As we grow individually, it ripples out and deepens the shared pool we all draw from.
All right, thank you, Grok. So there you have it. I know we're talking about AI, we're scared about AI, but I'm just curious what Grok was saying about what I'm sharing here. Remember to leave me your comments on your experience of other people these days. Do you feel like they're turning more robotic, or they just glue it onto the phone, to the technology, and that's why we manifest the Terminator scenario? I also recently made a video about other people's reflection into our current reality, from politics, work, or just everyday encounter with other people. If you haven't seen it, you can click here. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor, click here and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.